On this momentous occasion, may I now request the Honorable President of India, Srimati Draupadi Murmu, to deliver the valedictory address.
Chief Justice of India, Dr. Justice D.Y. Chandrachud, Union Minister for Law and Justice, Sri Kiren Rijiju, distinguished judges of Supreme Court, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. I am glad to be here today on the historic occasion of Constitution Day. On this day, 73 years ago, the Constituent Assembly adopted this document of our collective destiny. We are commemorating today the adoption of the Constitution that has not only guided the journey of the Republic over the decades, but has also inspired several other nations in the drafting of their constitutions. The Constituent Assembly was composed of elected members who represented all the regions and communities of the nation. They included stalwarts of our freedom movement. Thus, their debates and the document they prepared reflect the values and guided the struggle for independence. When we read the names of the members of the Assembly, we are bound to feel a surge of pride. The decades before independence were marked by the unusual number of extraordinary individuals. I sincerely believe that no other place and no other time have produced a galaxy of giants like them. They had their own dreams and ideas, but the characters of this nation. But they were united in their desire to see it freed of shackles. They all made great sacrifices to ensure that the coming generations would breathe the air of a free nation. The first among them all, of course, was the father of the nation. The visionary leadership of Mahatma Gandhi created a generation of great leaders. The Constitution bears an unmistakable stamp of Gandhian principles. Equally, the President of the Constituent Assembly and also my great predecessor, Dr. Rajendra Prasad, and the Chairman of the Drafting Committee, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, converted a grand vision into words. I am especially proud of the fact that the 389 members also included 15 women, when some of the leading nations in the West were still debating women's rights. In India, women were participating in the framing of the Constitution. Hansaben Mehta, one of them, also made a critical contribution in the drafting of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. Sarojini Naidu, Suchita Kripaleni, Durgabai Deshmukh, and other women members were already seasoned campaigners, having dedicated themselves to the freedom movement. Speaking of women, I would like to note that their participation in the public life since independence has shown an upward trend, but there is no reason to be content. I understand the judiciary to strive to enhance gender balance. Ladies and gentlemen, the cornerstone of the Constitution is summed up in its preamble. Its singular focus is on how to increase social good. Its entire edifice rests on justice, liberty, equality, and fraternity. I would like to note here that these four stellar values enshrined in our Constitution have been part of our own timeless heritage. When we speak of justice, we understand it is an ideal and achieving it is not without obstacles. Here, I must mention my immediate predecessor, Sri Ramnath Kovind, who often stressed on the cost of justice. Onus is on all of us to make the process of seeking justice affordable to all. I appreciate the efforts made by the judiciary in this direction. The Legal Aid Society and similar initiatives are worth praising. And so far, individual initiatives to provide legal counseling for free. The question of access often goes beyond cost matters. The Supreme Court of India and several other courts now make judgments available in a number of Indian languages. This praiseworthy gesture makes an average citizen a stakeholder in the process. It can also raise their awareness as well as the quality of public debates. Still, the legal language, its complicated expression and jargon are challenging for most people. I understand that this matter has been debated in the judiciary too. Let us hope the day is not far when more and more people from outside the legal fraternity too will be able to read important judgments. The Supreme Court and several other courts have started live streaming their proceedings, which too will go a long way in making citizens affected stakeholders in the dispensation of justice. Ladies and gentlemen, the Constitution outlines a map for good governance. The most crucial features in this is the doctrine of separation of functions and powers of the three organs of the state, namely the executive, the legislature, and the judiciary. It has been the hallmark of our republic that the three organs have respected the boundaries set in place by the Constitution. Each of three aims, after all, to serve the people. It is understandable that the zeal to be best serve the interest of these citizens. One or the other of the three organs may be tempted to overstep. Yet we can say with satisfaction and pride that the three have always attempted to keep the boundaries in mind while doing their best to function in the service of the people. In this regard, let me note that the Supreme Court has earned a reputation for its superior standards and lofty ideals. It has played its role as the interpreter of the Constitution in the most exemplary way. Landmark judgments passed by this court have strengthened the legal and constitutional framework of our nation. The Supreme Court bench and the bar are known for their legal scholarship. The Supreme Court has been served by judges who have provided intellectual depth, vigor, and vitality necessary to create a world-class institution. I am confident that this court would always remain the sentinel of justice. I wish the Chief Justice and the judges of the Supreme Court the very best for the future. Before I conclude, मैं कहना चाहती हूँ कि मैं जो आप सब जानते हैं मैं एक छोटी सी गांव से आई हूँ जहाँ कोई भी ऐसी, मैं जब पैदा हुई थी, जन्म ली थी 1958 में, वहाँ कोई भी ऐसे सुविधा नहीं थी। गांव के लोग, हम ये 3 लोगों को भगवान मानते थे, टीचर, डॉक्टर और लॉयर्स। टीचर को ओडिया में एक प्रोवर्ब कहते हैं, गुरु को न मानिब नर गुरु ही न साक्षात ईश्वर। गुरु एक मनुष्य नहीं, ये साक्षात ईश्वर है। और डॉक्टर को भगवान मानते थे क्योंकि वो जीवन दाता है। डॉक्टर और लॉयर्स के पास कितने टाइम लोग जाते हैं जो अब परेशान में होते हैं, दुख में, परेशान में। जिंदगी या उनके पास जो भी हो, धन दौलत, जमीन, जो भी जायदाद देने के लिए तैयार हो जाते हैं कि हम लोग परेशान से थोड़ा पार करो। जो मैं एमएलए बनी तो भाग्य से मुझे होम स्टैंडिंग कमेटी का चेयरमैन बनाया गया। मुझे पूरा राज्य में जितने भी प्रिजन, जितने भी जेल था, मुझे घूमने को मौका मिला। ऐसे नहीं कि मुझे भेजा गया, मैं जानना चाहती थी वहाँ लोग कौन लोग वहाँ होते हैं, क्या करते हैं, क्या खाते हैं, कैसे जीते हैं, कैसे कैसे परेशानी में, क्यों, क्या वो गुनाह किया, क्या क्राइम किया, क्यों यहाँ पड़े हैं। कोई 10 साल से, कोई 20 साल से, कोई 25 साल से, कोई 30 साल से जिंदगी वहाँ वो बिता रहे थे। आप सब जानते हैं स्टैंडिंग कमेटी का काम है रिपोर्ट देना। मैंने आके सभी होम डिपार्टमेंट के जितने भी ऑफिसर्स को मैं बुलाती थी, मीटिंग करती थी, डीजीपी को कहती थी, सीएम को जाके अपना जो भी अनुभव मैं बताती थी। थोड़ा बहुत कुछ हुआ, लेकिन जो मैं चाहती थी वो नहीं हो पाया। लेकिन भाग्य से मुझे गवर्नर बनाया गया। इसी तरह की ऐसे पीछे वाला स्टेट में, जैसे कि ओडिशा जैसे पीछे है, ऐसे ही मुझे झारखंड में बनाया गया, गवर्नर बनाया गया। मुझे एक मौका मिला कि सुप्रीम हाई कोर्ट जजों के साथ एक जज यहीं पे, हाई कोर्ट जज यहीं पे बैठे हैं, बॉस जी मैंने देख रही हूँ, 4-5 ऐसे चीफ जस्टिस के साथ मुझे काम करने का, वार्ता करने का मुझे मौका मिला। वीरेंद्र सिंह मुझे तो शपथ दिलाए थे, उनसे भी मैं बात की, लेकिन वो ज़्यादा दिन उनका हो गया टेन्योर, तो मेरे साथ नहीं काम किया। लेकिन 2-3 इनके साथ भी बात की, लेकिन ये भी ज़्यादा दिन नहीं, वो तो यहाँ आ गए। लेकिन ऐसे 2 सुप्रीम कोर्ट जज, एक है पीके महंती और एक है डीएन पटेल। डीएन पटेल तो सुप्रीम कोर्ट की जज तो, हाई कोर्ट की ये तो जज तो नहीं बन पाई ये है, तो फिर इंचार्ज थे। लेकिन वो बहुत ही, उनको मैं अप्रिशिएट करना चाहूँगी। मुझे पता नहीं आपका क्या ख्याल है, मुझे तो उनके ऊपर बहुत अच्छा ख्याल है। मैं अपने बातें मैंने कहने लगी, तो क्योंकि मैं थोड़ा उनके लिए कुछ करना चाहिए आप लोगों को, क्योंकि कौन लोग हैं जेल में, कौन लोग हैं, ना उनको फंडामेंटल राइट्स के बारे में पता है, ना उनको प्रिएम्बल के बारे में पता है, ना फंडामेंटल ड्यूटी के बारे में पता है। थोड़ा बहुत कुछ कर दिया, किसी को थप्पड़ मार दिया। आप जानते हैं वहाँ के लोग थोड़ा खाने पीने में, दूसरा चीज़ खाने पीने में माहिर होते हैं, है ना। थोड़ा बहुत कुछ ऐसे कर दिया, किसी को थप्पड़ मार दिया, क्या क्या दफा लगा दिया जो लगाना नहीं चाहिए। लेकिन वो सब, क्योंकि आजकल ऐसे बहुत सारा होता है, तो ये सालों साल उनको छुड़ाते नहीं हैं। उसका कारण जो भी बचा कुचा है ना घर पे, जमीन जायदाद, जो भी अपना यूटेंसिल, वो ख़त्म हो जाएगा। इसीलिए जाते नहीं, छुड़ाते नहीं। मैंने बोली इनके लिए तो कुछ करना होगा, केवल सी सिविल जो लोग ये नहीं है। आप जानते हैं गवर्नर चांसलर होते हैं यूनिवर्सिटी का केसेस भी, ये जितने भी यूनिवर्सिटी का वाइस चांसलर, जितने प्रोफेसर कोर्ट का चक्कर लगाते रहते हैं, क्लास में टीचर नहीं होते, क्योंकि रोज चक्कर सालों साल, ये क्या हो रहा। तो मैंने बोली कुछ तो करना चाहिए। लेकिन मैं धन्यवाद देना चाहती हूँ, वहाँ तो अपना एक संस्था बनाया है झालसा, है ना, उसके जरिए वो एक दिन में ऐसे काम किए, दिन रात, एक दिन में वो शायद 5,000 होगा। एक बार पीके मिश्रा उन दिनों यहीं पे चीफ जस्टिस थे, उनको बुलाया गया, एक दिन में 5,000 केसेस वो ख़त्म कर दिए। सेकेंड टाइम फिर ऐसे ही लिए आपका हायर एजुकेशन का, वहाँ का भी उनको लिम का बुक ऑफ रिकॉर्ड में उनका नाम दर्ज हो गया। वो DN पटेल पूरा भागे भागे आई, हम लोगों को ये किया, मुझे ऐसे करते रहो, क्योंकि उन लोगों को इतने साल गुनाह किया है कि नहीं किया है, ट्रायल पे अभी तो है। मैंने बोली ABCD कुछ करो, A20 ऐसे कैटेगराइज करो, उनका ख़त्म करो। ये सरकार के ऊपर ये बोझा बनते हैं। हम उनको, ये तो अभी तो ह्यूमन राइट्स भी है, आके उनको हम स्किल्ड करा सकते हैं। बाहर भी वो आना नहीं चाहते, क्योंकि बाहर आके समाज उनको बुरा मानेगा। इसीलिए मैं इस चीज़ को आपके ऊपर छोड़ रही हूँ, क्योंकि ये क्यों नहीं जाते हैं गांव के लोग छुड़ाने के लिए। बहुत सारे लोग क्या क्या करते हैं पता नहीं, जिंदगी ख़त्म कर देते हैं, लेकिन बाहर में घूमते हैं। इसके लिए आपके ऊपर मैं छोड़ती हूँ, क्योंकि ये जो 3 जो स्तंभ है, 3 जो विंग है, लेजिस्लेचर, एग्जीक्यूटिव और जुडिशियरी, कहीं कहीं जनसाधारण के लिए, देश के लिए, लोगों के लिए, तो कहीं कहीं सबका मन, सबका सोच एक होना चाहिए। चेक एंड बैलेंस तो होना चाहिए, लेकिन कहीं कहीं हम लोगों को एक साथ मिलकर काम करना चाहिए। जैसे जैसे लोग, पहले तो गांव में हर चीज़ ख़त्म होता था, बहुत सारे चीज़ें, बहुत सारे सोसाइटीज़ है, बहुत सारी चीज़ें गांव में ही ख़त्म हो रहा है। आज छोटी छोटी बात में लोग जाते हैं, उसको कुछ किया जा सकता है, बैठ के बात करना है। और उसको मुझे लगता है लोगों को, हम लोगों के लिए है, लोगों के द्वारा है, इसीलिए लोगों के लिए सोचना हम लोगों का काम है। आप लोग सब यहाँ जो बैठे हैं, बहुत अनुभवी, बहुत ज्ञानी गुणी जजेस बैठे हैं, आपको सोचना है, हम सबको एक रास्ता और निकालना है। कि कहते हैं आजकल तो और ज़्यादा जेल, बहुत सारे इतने ओवर क्राउडेड हो गए, और सारा बहुत सारे प्रिजन बनाना होगा। अरे हम ये आगे जा रहे हैं, हम विकास की ओर जा रहे हैं, फिर और ज़्यादा जेलें बनाने का ये क्या ज़रूरत है? कम करना चाहिए। मैं सब आपके ऊपर छोड़ रही हूँ। यहाँ लॉ मिनिस्टर है और आप सब जो जैसे, मैं अपने बात को अधूरा रखी, बाकी जो नहीं बोल रही हूँ वो चीज़ को आप समझिए। Constitution Day is a day to reaffirm our firm adherence to the constitutional ideals, as these are the ideals that have helped the nation proceed on the path of progress. I would like to compliment the Supreme Court of India for organizing this function. I am grateful to the Chief Justice of India for giving me an opportunity to be here among you today. Thank you. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Thank you, Honorable President Ma'am. Your words and your journey are truly a source of inspiration for each one of us. May I now request the Honorable Shri Justice M.R. Shah, Judge Supreme Court of India, to propose a vote of thanks.
Namaskar. The Honorable the President of India, Srimati Draupadi Murmu, Honorable the Chief Justice of India, Dr. Justice D.Y. Chandrachud, Honorable Union Minister for Law and Justice, Shri Kiran Rijuji, my esteemed colleagues, Justice Sanjay Kishan Kaul, Justice K.M. Joseph, Justice Ajay Rastogi, my sister and brother judges, sitting and former, Laded Attorney General for India, Shri R. Venkatramani, Laded Senior Solicitor General of India, Shri Tushar Mehta, Honorable Chief Justices and Judges of the High Courts, coming from the various parts of the country, Shri Manan Kumar Mishra, Chairman Bar Council of India, members of the bar present, all other dignitaries present here in the august gathering, members of the registry, members of the media, both print and electronic, ladies and gentlemen. It is a unique honor to propose a vote of thanks on the 73rd Constitution Day. I consider it to be to my proud privilege to express my gratitude to all of you on the occasion of celebration of the Constitution Day. As observed by Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar, the heart and soul of the country is the Constitution. Unity in diversity is the identity of India. It is not just an ordinary day in which we will celebrate our rights and reaffirm our duties to make a commitment that the three pillars of the Government of India will adhere and uphold to the principles enshrined in our Constitution. It is said that even a dictatorial government, there might be Constitution, but not necessarily there will be constitutionalism. Like every judicial officer has a picture of preamble of the Constitution of India in their office, I urge all the citizens of India to at least once read the preamble in their own native language, and if possible to keep a photo of it in your home. This will remind them of the efforts and toil that our freedom fighters had to deal in order to constitute India into a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic and republic country. This will also remind everyone of their fundamental rights and duties. Let us create a constitutional culture. Every citizen is aware of their rights which are bestowed by the Constitution. However, it is the time to remind the citizens of their duties owed to the nation. I extend a hearty vote of thanks to Her Excellency the Honorable the President of India, Srimati Draupadi Murmu, for inspiring thoughts. I express my deep gratitude to Honorable the President of India for sparing her valuable time and gracing this occasion by providing inspiring and emotional thoughts. We all know her by her simplicity. Let us all follow the constitutional values followed by her. and by the Honorable the President of India. Her Excellency, on behalf of myself and all other peers, we share the emotions shared by you today, and we all will try to perform our duties on what your emotions were shown by you. We have admitted us a very energetic and dynamic Law Minister, Shri Kiran Rijiju, the Ministry of Law and Justice, under whose leadership the constitutional values guaranteed by the Constitution of India are being maintained. We are looking for modern infrastructure, not only for the present, but also for the future. To strengthen the judicial system is the call of the day, as it is the backbone of democracy, whereas the legislature is the heart and the executive is the brain. All these three organs of the state have to work independently, but in tandem to make the democracy successful, to visualize and for effective implementation of the constitutional aspirations and its values. Sir, I extend my hearty vote of thanks to you. I express my deep gratitude and congratulate our dynamic Chief Justice of India, Dr. D.Y. Chandrachud. He is a visionary man, and to do justice to the common and needy man up to the grassroots level is in his heart. His dream is to reach to the common and the needy man up to the grassroots level by computerization and digitalization, and to enhance the accessibility to justice. I congratulate him for the successful conference. I also thank the Honorable Chief Justice of India to choose very important subjects for deliberations in the conference. I am thankful to all my sister and brother judges, present and past, for gracing this occasion. I am also thankful to Dr. R. Venkat Ramani, Learned Attorney General for India, and Sri Tushar Mehta, Learned Solicitor General, and other dignitaries for gracing this occasion and the conference. I have no words indeed to express my gratitude to all the Chief Justices and the judges who have come from various parts of the country to make this conference a success. Your august presence indicates the importance of the event. I am indeed thankful to the members of the independent and the robust Bar of India. I extend a very hearty vote of thanks to all the speakers for sharing their thoughts today. I am deeply grateful to the registry and all the staff and all concerned from various departments who have worked tirelessly to make this conference a great success. I am also thankful to the members of the press and the media for performing an effective role by performing their duties within the framework of the Constitution of India and the fundamental rights guaranteed under the Constitution of India. I, on behalf of Supreme Court of India, Honorable the Chief Justice of India, all sister and brother judges, and on my own behalf, express deep gratitude and thank to all of you for making this auspicious day a great success. Before I conclude, I may quote what Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar said, quote, "However good a constitution may be, if those who are implementing it are not good, it will prove to be bad. However bad a constitution may be, if those implementing it are good, it will prove to be good," unquote. Let us all follow the constitutional values and follow what Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar has said. I am thankful to all of you for giving me this opportunity to share my views and give me the opportunity to vote of thanks. Jai Hind, Bharat Mata ki Jai.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the national anthem.